Hi, welcome to my channel about embedded systems, fischertechnik and robotics. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe via the thumbnail on the bottom right corner. As you can see, this video is focused on my Raspberry Pi 1, which has also fischertechnik and Raspberry Pi camera, not from fischertechnik. It is connected via a serial cable, HDMI cable for a monitor, but that is disabled. Also network cable for VNC, virtual network computing, band cable to connect to this breadboard, which has an ordinary LED and a fischertechnik LED, and also a motor which is right here and still has to be connected. Last time it was connected to these wires, but that doesn't work out, so I have to reconnect it so it stays connected and should be working when I run the program. So let me first reconnect the motor and then switch to screencast to show everything else. So, like I said, screencast after fixing the wires, these wires. So what do you see? The desktop for the Raspberry Pi via VNC. And I had to mount my file server again to get access to the executable. Then manually develop to write the code on my laptop. And then the camera, obviously, Minicom terminal to get it all running, and Fritzing to get everything in a graphical way, how everything is set up. But most important, obviously, this stuff. So let me try to get everything visibly running, and everything is in this case LED here and propeller. That is obviously an LED and a motor that doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't do a thing, so I have to look into that. Too bad. A short check on wires showed that these two wires were not properly connected, the 5 volts and the ground. However, the LED did work, so I'm not quite sure that that is the reason that the motor doesn't work. Anyway, let's check again. And move the camera so you can see whatever happens. Go, and that is an LED and 2 more there, and I have to give it a and that should not be okay, now it runs fine. So indeed, the 2 wires here at the connector, so these 2 wires were essential. Let me try it again. So now follow LED blinking, and right here as well, and that's where the motor goes. Yeah. So yes, that is working nicely. Remains the question, what is the motor doing? Because with motor it doesn't work at all, because that is motor and that is different connection. So I need connection 2 and not connection 1. pin 18, and pin 18 is connected but not doing anything, so that is the reason. Alright, let's go on and see if I can maybe get the camera working, which is not GPO, but anyway. Using a desktop tool from the VNC, I'm on a different computer now, and looking for Raspberry, C# and raspicam, I find this one, which is, needless to say, nice that I can find it, and it is a bit slow loading, but that's because it's a Raspberry Pi and not the computer on which I am. So now it is loading, and I already had another view of it, and it shows that it uses Raspberry still for grabbing an image, not for making a video, because then you use Raspberry vid. Anyway, this is the source that I'm going to use. That is not me, obviously. Well, that doesn't work as smooth as I had hoped. Anyway, this is the code that I'm going to try out. On a different note, I am developing the code on my laptop, not on the Raspberry Pi, so this is not the correct way to do it for me. I have to go to the other computer and use this code in Mono Develop on the other computer. So back to the other one. Alright, so back at the original computer, I have included the complete raspicam namespace, and I've included the code that should be working, and I've already changed the name of the image into a BMP file, and I just hope that it will work. Not expecting anything, by the way. So, build all, expecting errors, and this delay is caused by the file server that needs to be activated again. So, let's wait. Type of namespace does not exist in the namespace system. Okay. It is code from 2014, so things may have changed. I have to find out, obviously. And image could not be found. Well, something to find out. As it turns out, system.drawing is only supported on Windows right now. As from some number of years ago. There's a solution, but I have to install software, more software. So the question is that going to work anyway? I have to find out. Now the weird thing is that image does exist, but it's telling me it does not exist. So I can't do this. I can do this, aside from the fact that this is a commercial thing and not free. You can use it free until a certain limit. So this is not going to work out as yet. And this, there are no further errors yet, but until I've solved this one, it's not going to work out for the camera. So that's a pity. So what should I do? Get rid of everything? Not yet, but this is the only thing that is pointing out for .NET to be available, except for the image. Too bad. So this means that with the Raspberry Pi camera code all commented out, disabled. The rest you've seen is working. What can I do more? Well, I just realized I still have this photodiode, which is actually a photo transistor. So depending on light, it is either 1 or 0 for the GPIO. So if I shine a light on it, the Raspberry Pi being digital will signal yes or no, 1 or 0, and hopefully put it in somewhere here on the screen when I do it. But I guess that is something for next time. That's it for now. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, and leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and please show support by making a donation via either PayPal or Ko-fi, or by becoming a patron for as little as €2 or $2 a month. Much appreciated as well. This is obviously going to be continued by using this photo transistor and perhaps trying to get the Raspberry Pi camera working anyway. For now, stay safe, have a great day, take care, bye.